We're live, Seth. Come on.
Hey, what's
Hey!
going on? How's
Uh,
it going, Michelle?
it's going, Seth. How's it going with you?
Good. I like the striped shirt.
Thanks. I like it because it's it's thick but not thick, and so you can't see through it,
Thick
and
but
it
not thick.
and it doesn't wrinkle easily.
Y- y- Uh, I don't iron anything ever.
Oh, I think you reach an age where you're like, you know what? I'm like an adult now. I gotta iron my clothes. Also, it's got a pocket, which
Haven't
nothing will
reached that yet.
go in here,
Right.
but you know.
I hate when a button up doesn't have a breast pocket. Really, anything doesn't have a breast pocket.
What do you put in there?
Everything. Anything and everything.
That's a lie.
No, it's not. Why is that a lie?
Because I just think that's a lie.
Okay, well,
Because you said anything and everything, but you couldn't give me an actual item that's going in that little
like your
pocket.
phone,
That that could
a
fit.
pen.
That is so heavy. It's like
Yeah.
when you put your phone in your pants and it just weighs down your pants.
Yes, I
Ugh.
when I have pants that are a little too big, because I also don't wear belts,
Yeah.
because it's like, why am I wearing all this stuff? You know,
Well, I
you
mean
got to cut it off somewhere. So I cut it off at the belt.
if that's where you're gonna cut it,
Yeah. But when you're wearing pants that are too big for you, you put your phone in, and then you're walking around and your butt's hanging out. That happens to me.
that's not a good look.
No.
No.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Michelle, have you ever gone on a date before?
uh yes, I have. Have you?
Yeah, I have. Have you ever gone on a date to a movie?
Yes, I
Okay.
have. And I've been part of a group date to the movies.
Okay. What'd you see?
Lord of the Rings Part 2.
My God,
I've
that's
never seen
horrible.
I've never seen the first one. I don't know the story, so I had to sit through the second one. And I was bored to tears and I just ate sour worms or sour gummies.
Did you hold hands at least?
No, I was like the third wheel.
Oh no.
Yeah, someone else was there, but it wasn't like a double date situation. I was
That
so bored and even more mad that I paid for it.
that seems like the type of event that would stick with you and make you walk out of the theater and say, I will never be a movie guy.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So that's a pretty bad movie date experience.
Yeah, I'd say so, especially since I wasn't even on the date, you know? Wasn't even my own date.
Right.
What about you?
I've been on some bad movie dates.
Mm-hmm.
The one that really sticks out was my best friend and I took our girlfriends to see a movie and then out to dinner at Friendly's after.
Classic.
Yes.
Classic.
So we went to what's the cinema in Stony Brook?
Lowe's.
Setauket? Yeah, so we went to Lowe's Theater and then walked across the street to the Friendly's that's right
Wait,
there on
which,
347.
by the way, that Friendly's has the smallest sign.
Yeah? Yes.
Somebody screwed up, right?
Yeah.
This triggers me every time I drive by it.
Hey, Friendly's Corporation,
It's just that Friendly's, though.
what are you doing?
It's so tiny. It's like a postage stamp. Like, what is wrong with you? Anyway, sorry, continue.
So we went on this date and we went to see the movie Ella Enchanted, which neither of us wanted to
Yeah.
see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, not
Wait, is
really.
that the one with Amy Adams and James Marsden?
That's Enchanted.
Oh, never mind, because that
This
one's
is,
delightful.
yes, this is Ella Enchanted with Anne Hathaway, 2003. She's coming off Princess Diaries
No, I never saw that.
success.
No.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Wasn't the movie I wanted to see, but they wanted to see it. So we decided that we were going to pay for everything, and it, it came down to like literal like pennies, like having pennies to finish paying for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like by the time we went home, we maybe had like 20 cents left to our name.
Is that why you didn't like it? The date?
Oh, it was very stressful. Yeah.
Oh, because you were down to pennies.
Yeah. Because we had a certain amount of money going into it. And, 2003, I would have been 14, so pretty young.
Yeah.
We didn't expect for them to, like, buy drinks and candy. So any extra money that we had, we were like, oh my God, oh my God. So then the whole time the movie's playing, I'm just sitting there like, what? We're not going to have enough money for dinner after this. So I probably had like water for dinner, my guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But dates to the movie, I don't know that it's a good date.
I don't like it because I like to talk. And to me, it's
Sure.
kind of a cop out.
It just seems like why would yeah, like you don't get to know each other.
No.
You just sit next to each other and
Feel the tension?
yeah. I also think eating together is not a good date.
Oh, no. See, that's a great date. You can learn
Why
a
would
lot about a person.
yeah, I can learn what you look like chomping down and
Well, as you should. You should, like, let's say you're into this person. I would hope you would want to know what they look like when they eat.
yeah, but why? I'm not gonna watch them eat.
What are you
I don't
talking
sit down
about?
and like watch my wife eat.
Right.
Like,
And I would hope
whoa.
you're not going to do that on a date. You're going to have a
But what
conversation and
else?
share
Like we're
food.
sitting there.
You're
You
going to
can't be like
talk.
this the whole time.
What? What are you
Yeah.
talking? No, it's the same thing of eating with anybody. You eat with your friends, right? You would go out to eat with your friends.
You know what I think is a good date idea?
What, Seth?
Volunteering at a homeless shelter.
Sure.
You're up and around, you're seeing what the person is like working and
I mean, that definitely can show how a person is as well. But
yeah,
then afterwards, maybe you want to grab a bite to eat.
sure. Privately.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the back seat and eat behind you while you eat.
Yeah, that's not weird at all. If my date asked me to do that,
Can
well,
I
there'd be
sit
no date. There'd be no date.
can I sit in the back seat and eat behind you? I think
Ew.
that's pretty normal.
All right.
So we asked people online if they
Mm-hmm.
had any bad movie date experiences.
Mm-hmm.
We got a response from Spicy Thai S,
Ooh.
and I believe her name would probably be pronounced Spicy or Ties. Her first name is Thaise.
I'm
Maybe it's
into it.
Thighs?
I'm
I don't
into
know.
it. I'm
Spicy
in
Thai?
I'm
Yeah,
into it.
it's
Either
cool.
way, it's
Yeah.
cool.
So this is a crazy story. She said, so this guy I went to high school with reached out a few years back, wanting me to go to the movies with him. He didn't want to meet early or stay late to chat. And when he got there, he made sure I knew it wasn't a date and mentioned a date he had the following night. It got worse. He then proceeded to laugh obnoxiously and talk to the screen through the entire movie. I can't even remember what it was now, but I was thankful it was my second viewing because I couldn't pay attention at all. I just kept slinking down in my seat, hoping I wouldn't be associated.
What a turd.
Horrible.
What's the point of that?
I don't know. There's definitely movies where like
Wow.
maybe the whole crowd is into it and you're laughing and
Yeah.
talking, but do not talk through the movie.
No.
It's so embarrassing. Have you ever been like out to a restaurant with someone and the person's like rude to the waiter?
Yes, it's so cringy.
Yeah. Or you're in a movie theater and someone's laughing inappropriately or throwing
Yeah.
something or
Yep.
oh, the secondhand embarrassment of being around that person.
I know. Oh,
Horrible. Uh, Jamila Brownie responded.
Jamila. Yes.
She said, I went on what I thought was a platonic outing with this random male coworker, and I realized far too late that he thought it was a date.
Oh no.
We wandered around the city and saw the Mission Impossible movie. I was like, Sir, I am not here for you. I'm here to watch Henry Cavill flex. Kind of the reverse of that first story.
A little bit, yeah.
She also said, I have another. I went to see Renfield with this guy. It was a bad, it was bad, as we all know. He proceeded to lie and say he had to hurry up to go fly a plane at 10 p.m. because I guess he couldn't wait to get away from me.
You had to go fly a plane?
I, I, maybe he was a pilot?
All right.
I
Maybe I
don't
should
know.
use that as an excuse.
Go
I'm
for it.
sorry, I gotta go. I gotta go fly a plane.
Yeah, I've never heard that one.
I mean, I think he probably had to really go fly a plane. Who makes that up?
Well, I mean, how are you supposed to check on that?
You can't.
Right.
That's true. Who's
It's the
gonna double
perfect
check you?
excuse. I guess if you
It is
then went to
perfect.
Dunkin' Donuts an hour later and they were there, you'd catch them. But
You could just be like, oh no, my plane ran out of gas. They're refilling it now. They're refilling the gas
yeah,
now.
I guess so. Have you ever had to like cut something short and make something up and get out?
I've definitely been on uncomfortable hangs
Sure.
where I'll sit through it the first time, but then the second time I'll be like, I gotta go. I have to go eat tacos with my sister. That was the excuse I gave.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Like, first time, okay. Second time, I'm eating tacos with my sister.
With cell phones, I feel like it's harder
Yeah.
to make something up now because you can't be like, oh my gosh, someone was just in a car accident. I gotta go because they could just go to that person's Facebook and see that
I
you know what
know.
I mean? Like
It's
we're
so
too
awkward. Yeah.
yeah, like all the details of life are readily available all the time, so you'd
I,
have to make something up.
yeah. I think you have to go into it with an excuse. And then if the date's going well, be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to cancel my plans later just to hang out with you.
Interesting.
I haven't
I,
done that, but I'm giving that advice out.
I don't know how people do this
Dude,
nowadays.
I,
Honestly, like
honestly,
meeting
like,
people online and
right? If Aunt and I, if something were to happen to either one of us, or if we broke up or whatever, I don't think I would date. I honestly think I'd probably be single and just find a friend. I don't know, live with a, I don't know what I would do because
you
I,
would move in with Krista. What do you mean you don't know what you do?
yeah, I guess I would move. Well, no, because Krista, she does her thing. I don't know. I'd be like, I'm just gonna have some cats, and I would
Okay,
still be myself. Like, people would still want to hang out with me, but I
sure.
don't think I would date. I'm like
I,
disgusted by a lot of things.
I've said the same thing about my situation. It's like
Yeah.
just the thought of starting over.
Ugh. I know.
You know, you
Yeah.
talk on the internet, right? And so
Yeah.
you hear yourself talk all the time. Can you imagine meeting someone now and having to tell them all the same stories that you've already told
No.
Anthony?
No.
It's like I don't want to hear myself talk that much.
I know. And like, honestly, how do we get better than Anthony and Jean Marie? You don't.
Right, right, right. Yeah, that also helps lend to the idea of like one and done.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, and I sometimes I'm like, Aunt, I could see you being done with me sometimes. Being
Oh,
like,
sure. Well, I
that's
think
it.
you and I have that same thing of like, do you guys still like me?
I know. Are you still a fan of me?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm not going to change in order to make you a fan of me,
No,
but
no.
yeah, I just would like to know.
Just checking in.
Yeah. If you said
Temperature
no,
check.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Right,
We
exactly.
also got a response from Felicia Cinnamoroni.
Felicia.
This was
Yes.
actually on Instagram,
Oh, cool.
so it's a different username than normal. We're used to Cinnamoroni.
She's still cinnamon noodle to me. So,
Sure. On
yeah.
Instagram, she's half black goth,
Nice.
which
Okay.
I love.
Love it.
Yeah. She said, I saw The Reflecting Skin, 1990, at a rep cinema, and if the dude hadn't also been a movie guy, he definitely would have never gone out with me again afterwards because it's an uncomfortable film.
Ooh.
And this brings up a really great point, which is like, okay, let's say that I was starting all over again. What the heck movie am I gonna show this person?
Well, I
What
think you,
movie are you gonna go see?
I
It's
feel like,
risky.
yeah, I feel like though you would find, if you were to get to the point where you're going to go to the movies with someone that you're dating, your person would probably be into movies. I couldn't see you being with someone who didn't like movies.
I don't know. I think
It's such a part of your life.
yes. Yes.
Imagine if you're dating, right? And you go to put on a movie, like they like are so disgusted.
But that's that's not like not being into movies. That's being repelled by movies.
This is an extreme situation. It's a
Okay, yes,
hypothetical.
that would make things difficult.
Thank you. That's all I
Not
wanted to hear.
impossible, but difficult.
Yeah. Or what if they liked awful movies? Or they talked through movies?
Liking awful movies, as I've said, I don't
Yeah.
think that's a thing. Whatever movies, if you like movies, right? But yes, bad behavior
Yeah.
through a movie, that would drive me crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
What my wife currently does, which, Jean Marie's the greatest. Tomorrow's
She
actually her
is.
birthday. Yeah.
Are you doing anything to celebrate?
I'm recording an episode on Clueless.
Oh my God. Why
No,
didn't we
no, no,
reschedule that?
no, no, no. She has roller derby practice anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
And
not
it's
like I'm like,
Alyssa's mom's birthday too.
yeah,
And it's the first day of summer.
I know. Jean Marie's born on the half year.
And I'm born on the first day of spring.
Yeah. So every
Awesome.
year I say to her, "Your birthday is the longest day of the year for me."
It's pretty great.
But anyway, what Jean Marie, my wife, does now is we'll start a movie. 10 minutes into it, she's like, "Why'd they do that? Who is this person?
Hmm.
What's gonna happen?"
Hmm.
And I always say to her, "The movie will tell us." I don't know.
To be
We're
fair,
watching this for the same.
yeah, I do that to Aunt all the time. Like, did I miss something? Can you fill me in here? Should I pause it? Are you getting
Right,
this? And then he'll be like playing his video game and literally recite exactly what's happening. I'm
right.
like, great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Or in TV shows, he'll just pipe in. I'm like, wow, how do you do that? It's a skill
Yeah.
set.
So anyway,
Anyway,
if you've had any bad movie dates or just anything memorable happen to you at a movie, let us know. Send us an email, moviefriendspodcast@gmail.com, or reach out to us on Twitter, Movie Friends Pod, Instagram, Movie Friends Podcast. We'd love to hear from you.
yeah.
Specifically, times that you were sad because you had a bad date. That would make me feel better, I think.
How about a happy movie date? Send me that. Send Seth
Sure,
the sad ones and me the happy ones.
sure.
But
Mark
we
the subject.
That's right, but we both want to hear the awkward ones.
Yes,
Yes.
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 Everything you do when you're a kid is awkward.
It's so true. So
Yeah.
true.
And if you think it's not, then I hate to break it to you.
It is.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching.
Hey.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thanks, Seth.